What's good, y'all? It's Teflon Poppy, aka Glock Rivers, and today I have the Oktane Designs magnetic sequential shifter, the Fanatec only version. I'm going to explain to you guys why I went with this shifter over something like Fanatec shifter or any other shifter on the market. But before I do that, I'm going to need you to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to smash that notification button. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So price. Fanatec's H-pattern shifter is $300. This shifter was about $350. And what would make me pay the extra money to get this instead of Fanatec shifter? Well, number one, this is better built, and these are made to order. So when you order these off his website, it's made specifically for you. It's not just a bunch of them laying around in the warehouse anywhere. Number two, the quality of this is way better than anything that Fanatec will produce. This is like the best quality piece of sim racing equipment that I own. Fanatec shifters are known for having problems, and then you have to go through the trouble of hoping that their customer support gets back to you. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Like when my wheel blew up, I'm going to leave the link up top for you guys to check that out. When my wheel blew up, they got back to me. They sent me a new wheel. It took about a month. Also, what I do like about Oktane Designs magnetic shifter is that you can get a USB version, or you can get a Fanatec only version with an RJ12 connection. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to get that to focus. Dang, it still won't focus. But whatever. The reason that the RJ12 connector is significant is because if you sim racing on console, everything has to be one brand or one manufacturer. So the pedals have to be Fanatec, shifter have to be Fanatec, steering wheel has to be Fanatec. That's important because, if you order off his website, he does have other shifters that are USB. And if you're racing on console, you don't want that. You want the one with the RJ12 connector. Also, what I love about this is it has really definitive shifts, so you know when you're shifting up, you know when you're shifting down. It's made out of aluminum, so it's very sturdy, very durable. I added this shift knob to it. This is a brass shift knob I ordered off Amazon. Just give my shifter a little bit more length. Pause. Because with the shorter shift knob, what was happening was when I was pulling my gears, it was bouncing back and forth like that. So once I put a longer shift knob on there, it mitigated that. Overall, this is a way better option than Fanatec's crappy H-pattern shifter, unless you got it on sale for Black Friday or something like that. But I promise you, you will not be, unless you just have to have an H-pattern shifter and you just prefer that over a sequential shifter. I mean, I get it, but I promise you, you will not have any issues with this. It's well made. I mean, I don't know. I like the sequential shifter, man. I had a time in my life with using this playing Gran Turismo. Just like I said, it's a very sturdy piece of equipment. One of the best pieces of sim racing equipment that I own. So would you rather take a gamble on $300 for a shifter that might not work or might break in the near future, and when it does break, you won't even be able to get a replacement? You might not, depending on if Fanatec's customer support feels like answering. I just got a huge respect for this guy. Number one, because these are all made to order and they're beautifully made. You can see the Oktane Designs logo right here. Like I said, this is a shift knob I just added on from Amazon. So that's another thing. It's still customizable, which is a big plus for me because I can change out shift knobs. I'll also say big shout out to Oktane Designs because he's, literally commented on a lot of my videos supporting my channel. Another thing we're going to discuss is wait time. So this shifter is $350. It's made to order, and they take about a month to come. And some people are like, God, man, a month? I don't want to wait a month after I buy something. I feel the same way, man. I want to wait that 5 to 7 days, get it here, and start using it. But personally, to me, it was worth it because just like I said, this works. This has worked flawlessly. One of the only pieces of sim racing equipment that I bought that has worked flawlessly. So it was worth the wait simply because of the reliability. And then number two, I mean, Fanatec stuff doesn't come the regular 5 to 7. Fanatec stuff actually takes a long time to come anyways. It takes about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So I figured, man, if I could wait 2.5 weeks for Fanatec stuff to get here, about a month for this to get here. And honestly, this came a lot quicker than it said. It said about 35 days. I want to say that it came probably a little less than a month. So, shout out to him for getting it to me here faster than promised. Overall, I recommend this over Fanatec's H-pattern shifter. I promise you, you cannot go wrong with this shifter. It does seem pricey, but like I said, over Fanatec's H-pattern shifter, I would pay that $50 extra bucks, wait a couple extra weeks just to know that I'm getting a reliable product. Because personally, from my experience with all the sim racing equipment that I've purchased, I mean, it's a big headache to have your equipment just constantly fail. Like, I mean, you know, I was having issues with the QR1, so I switched to the QR2. My handbrake doesn't work. I mean, like I said, I've had numerous issues. To know that you're getting something that's reliable, that's going to work every time, it's going to work the first time, and you're going to have some fun while you're using it. So I definitely recommend Oktane Designs magnetic sequential shifter to anybody. And no, I'm not being paid by them. No, I'm not an affiliate marketer with them or nothing like that. This is just what I'm telling you guys off my personal experience, because I, you know, spent my hard-earned money on something. And before you guys go spend your money on something, I want you to know what kind of product you're actually getting, so you don't make the same kind of mistakes I made when I was first buying stuff, because none of this stuff is really cheap. I definitely highly recommend this over Fanatec's H-pattern shifter, without a doubt. Just like I said, my only one complaint about this shifter was so small that it doesn't even count. Just like I said, the shift knob that comes with it is just a little too short, so when I would switch gears, it would tend to, you know, upshift and downshift at the same time, because, you know, I'm driving, you know, simulating driving fast, and I'm pulling on the shifter like you would in the car, and it would bounce back and forth. And when I put the longer knob on there, it mitigated that. But just like I said, that was a very minor complaint. You know, one of the smallest complaints you could have. Like I said, I mean, I can't really say any more good about this shifter, so I'm just going to end the video right here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, visit my website, teflonpoppy.com. I'm going to leave a link to where you can get this exact shifter, the Fanatec version with the RJ12 connector. Don't forget to smash that notification button.